excited maybe than over the weekend, the last couple of weeks, knowing that the banner's going to be up in the rings and all that?
So excited.
Nicolo's been taking a lot of threes in preseason. Do you feel like that's the next evolution in his game? I mean, he's such a great offensive player as is, but I'm just curious if that's something or if there's something else.
Well, I think you look at the postseason run and how well he shot it from three, and that was such a big part of us going 16-4 and winning a world championship. We always want him to shoot that shot. I think it opens up the offense on the floor for everybody. And last year he shot it well. So if he can consistently get up the quality threes, we want him to shoot that. Now that forces big guys to close out to him, and he's one of the better bigs in the NBA in terms of attacking that closeout, getting downhill and making the right play after that. So I think we were probably like bottom 5 or 6 in threes attempted last year. So if we can attempt some more quality paint threes while not going away from being a dominant paint team, that's the balance right there. We love when Nicola shoots those threes and steps in and shoots them with confidence.
How has the preparation for this game been different than how you guys typically do your business?
Well, for us, what makes it a little bit difficult is, finally having Michael and Christian back, having missed all 5 preseason games, and kind of figuring out who your bench rotation is going to be come opening night. And then you look at what the Lakers have done and you study their preseason games. And then I think the weird thing for tomorrow, Katie, for me is aside from the on-court stuff, is trying to eliminate the distractions. But tomorrow's game is at 5:30. They want everybody in their seats at 5:02. So just kind of finding a way to not allow all that to get us away from why are we here. Yes, we're going to raise a banner. We're going to receive rings. That's for last season. But tomorrow's game starts this season. And I want our guys to kind of wrap their heads around that and focus in on that, because that's the number one thing about tomorrow night is trying to get off to a great start in front of the best fans in the world.
Michael just said that he felt really confident sort of in his offseason, his growth before the ankle sprain. Just with him getting back to practice the last couple of days, has it been a little bit of a slow acclimation for him? Do you feel like you have to be careful with him early in the year at all?
I don't get that sense. I think more like I think every time Michael shoots the ball, we all expect it to go in. He's that pure of a shooter. And I think coming back from that ankle injury, I think the ankle injury is still bothering him a little bit. But I haven't noticed him limping out here. I haven't noticed him not being able to move. But it's kind of finding that rhythm. Him and Christian haven't played in a while. And that's probably the worst part about our preseason was we got a chance to look at a lot of other guys, but not to have 2 of your top 6 players getting minutes and getting them playing with their teammates is obviously less than ideal.
Coach, how much can osmosis kind of be a thing? We asked Zeke about.
I don't know us.
Well, being around Joker, does it make you want to? Being around Joker make him want to be a better passer? Or you've been around great guys, right? LeBron, Steph. You don't want guys shooting the way Steph does, but can it rub off to where it changes their game for the better, especially from a passing standpoint for a big that isn't looking to always pass?
Yeah, I think when you're around greatness like Nicola every day, you hope that there is some type of osmosis or just kind of following that example. And that's how we play. And obviously we're a ball movement team, we're an unselfish team, and Nicola embodies that. But look what Jamal Murray did in the NBA Finals, 10 assists per game. So I think it becomes contagious. It can go both ways. Teams that are selfish and take bad shots, that can cause teams to fragment really quickly. And teams that play for each other and make the extra pass, that can unite a team very quickly. And it's something that we've had great success with in our 8 years since I've been here. And you see other players kind of following in the footsteps and realizing that, one, this is how we play, and it's the right way to play. And the open man is the most important man. So hopefully our guys can all take from that and put that into their own respective games.
Going back to the Lakers series last year, after you swept, LeBron says what he said. Is there any part of you that believed him?
About what?
The retirement stuff?
No.
Coach, wanted to ask you about Julian. You mentioned yesterday that he had proved a lot of things to you offensively during the preseason. Just wanted to kind of expand on that and how could he develop that trust with you specifically on the defensive end of the floor? What does he have to do to earn that?
Yeah, it's short sample size, but it was 50, 40, 90 in the preseason, which is pretty impressive for a first-year player. I think his defense is pretty good. I think he's really bought in and committed to playing on that end. I think for me, the most important thing for him on that end is rebounding. You know, I was on him about his rebounding in summer league. I was on him about his rebounding in preseason. He's got to be a guy that helps us on the glass. We always talk about gang rebound in Ryan because it's not just on Nicole or Aaron, it's on all 5 guys out there. And when we rebound, we can get out and run. But he's been impressive in terms of picking things up pretty quickly and going out there and competing on that end of the floor. So by no means do I think Julian is not playing hard on the defensive end. I just know he can continue to give more, dig deeper, and help us a lot more on the glass.
Michael, I'm Bulgarelli from Amazon Prime Brazil. Great season for you, man, and your Nuggets. Much respect to your entire family. Condolences for your father, Brandon.
Thank you.
I would like to know how to keep a champion team focused and maintaining the same level for the next season. Is the biggest challenge for you and your coach staff?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't think no NBA team has repeated since 2018, so it's hard to be a team that can repeat. So the biggest challenge that we have is to understand that we have gone from being a team that was hunting the teams in front of us to now we're the team that everybody's hunting. And we have a bullseye in our back every single night. So with winning a championship comes a responsibility to bring your best each and every day, not just 82 games, but in practice and shoot around and player development and film sessions in the weight room. So that's our biggest challenge, is to understand what we've accomplished and the responsibility that comes along with that.
You mentioned your dad. I know you said it's been good to be back in basketball. I mean, tomorrow, how much will you see it go up there and think about his game and what the impact on basketball life?
Well, I'm always thinking about him. You know, it was for me the other night after our Clipper game. That's the first time in I can't remember since when where I didn't get a phone call or a text from my father, and that hit me. That was hard. But he's with me every step of the way. And so tomorrow night, when we celebrate and we raise that banner, it's going to be a great moment for our fans, first and foremost, for the franchise. But I know my father will be here tonight. He bought tickets on StubHub. He got them. He'll be here.
Did he ever tell you, like, you're going to be an NBA champion one day, or did you get a feeling that he ever had that belief in you? Or
it wasn't about you're going to be an NBA champion. It was a constant support, constant belief. Like I said, when my father passed away, I lost a lot more than a father. I lost a friend, a mentor, and by far my biggest supporter, along with my mother. So he's been with me every step of the way, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everything that he had done for me, the example he set for me for day in and day out. So he knows I love him. He'll be here tomorrow night, and we look forward to celebrating for a few minutes before flipping that switch and getting ready to play against a team that's going to come out very hungry and very motivated.
Coach, you talked about celebration. Obviously, a big part's the ring. You've seen plenty of them. How excited are you to have your own championship ring and see what it looks like? Or do you have any ideas that have been kept a secret even from you?
Yeah, I have. Honestly, God, I have no idea what it looks like. I'm sure that it'll be something that I'll never wear because I don't wear any jewelry. But those things are so big and gaudy, I don't think it looks good on a guy like me. But like my father, he's got 2 world championship rings from the Bad Boys in Detroit, and he always thought those rings were in the safety deposit box. And my mother put them in his underwear drawer, so that's probably where mine will be as well.
Did you ever try them on when you were a little kid, the rings?
No. I mean, I can't even remember my father ever wearing them. It's something where I think the ring is great. I mean, it's something that you can pass along, keeping your family forever. But to me, it's symbolic. I'm more proud of what we did to win a championship, the first one in this franchise's history. And as I said the night we won it, obviously we're not satisfied. We're hungry, and we're going to try to do our best to make sure we bring more than one championship to the Denver Nuggets and all of our fans.
And with 2 daughters, right, you're going to need a second ring so they each get one, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on that.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.